Hello YouTube, this is Samsung Pro with a video today on overclocking your Samsung phone. Um, Before I get to the video, I'm going to make a disclaimer and explain to you guys what I've been reassured, because I have actually been one of those people for a couple of weeks that have been very, very hesitant to overclocking, and I've been very nervous, worrying that it might damage my phone. I recently went to my local Best Buy store because Best Buy has the Samsung setup, and they usually have one or two Samsung employees there who are experts in Samsung phones. And so I went there because I wanted to ask them for the heck of it about overclocking, and I'm going to explain to you what he has explained to me, and it makes a lot of sense. And I did test it too before making this video to make sure he is correct, and he was. I overclocked my phone, and I was playing a game for 30 minutes straight and no problems at all. My phone didn't even get that hot, which I was actually very surprised. I'm currently recording this video off of my Galaxy S8. I'm going to show you visually. I already downloaded the emulator, but I will leave information and any links possible in the description of the video. But I'll show you. I'll just kind of tell you and show you. I think I should be able to just explain to you and show you things, and that should be enough information to get you guys success in this video. But before I do it, so let me explain. So I went to him and I said, hey, I'm worried about overclocking. There's another video who I watched who also showed me how to overclock, and I'm going to also give credit to the guy who recorded in this video, because I'm showing the same thing, but additionally I'm also giving you guys reassurance that it is okay. So let me explain. So most smartphones, including Apple too, are designed that if a phone gets too hot, and I'm surprised, I'm shocked at myself that I didn't think about this before. It's true. People were saying that, oh, you might fry your CPU. He was saying it's not possible. Phones are designed, because people wouldn't buy smartphones. That's what he told me, and it was a good point. He's like, people wouldn't be buying smartphones if they did get hot and they broke. They're specifically designed to shut themselves off if it gets too hot. So let's say worst case scenario, I'm playing my game and my phone gets too hot. It would just give me an overheating sign. The phone would turn off and then turn back on after it's safe to use again. So he's telling me it's not possible unless your phone got struck by lightning when it's plugged in the wall. It's not possible for the phone to get fried at all. So that's the first reassurance. But they're designed to do that for any worst situation like that. So it's not possible. It would just reboot and then your phone would be fine. So if your phone doesn't have a most powerful processor, the worst case that'll happen, it'll just keep shutting off and rebooting. So your phone will be fine. So I just wanted to reassure you guys before showing you this tutorial, it is okay. It is safe after what the guy, the Samsung at Best Buy told me. So it is safe, and you should, because I was one of the people that was worrying for a while, and I went and tested it right before I started recording this video, and yeah, definitely it works. So I would first recommend, the game that I'm overclocking specifically, it's not my whole phone, I'm overclocking Dolphin emulator. Now they're constantly updating it for Android, but I went to a version because there's another video that I'm going to show you right now. Not the one that you looked right, not that one, that version I'm actually going to delete. It's the one in here. It's this version right here. This is version, as you can see at the top there, 7530. That is the one, and I'll leave the link to the description to find it, but I'll explain how to find it. That's the version of Dolphin, because I have overclocked the other ones, and this one is the best version of Dolphin. Because it also allows you, in this one at least, to rearrange. Because when you download this version, all the apps are going to be in a corner, and you have to. And I'll show you how to do it. In fact, I'll show you right now. Let me load up. See if this game can show you real quick. I'm going to rotate my screen here. So if you go into here, and you go here, and then go down to Configure Controls, and you hit Edit Layout, then you see you can move them. Rearrange it so when it's in the game right here. Just wanted to show you that as a example. You can just go in there and do that, so it'll be all in one corner. You just go to what I just showed you, and then you can rearrange them and then hit done once you're finished, and then you can set up to the way you like it. That's what I like. That's the first thing. But also I've noticed, even without overclocking, because before I was running this version before I overclocked for a while, and this one is the best one even if you don't overclock. And now there's the SpongeBob SquarePants Battle for Bikini Bottom is the best game. It's the game I've been wanting to play the most. I also have the Star Wars Outcast, and I have Lego Star Wars. These other games that you see run decently well. Super Mario Sunshine does lag a little bit, but the game that I've been wanting to play the most is Battlefield Game Bomb, and that's the one that's been lacking before Overclocked. And it was really bad before Overclocked. And after I Overclocked, it made a huge jump in performance. And like I said again, I ran the game for 30 minutes straight, and there was no problems at all. So it definitely makes a huge performance, and it's pretty safe. Like I said, worst case scenario, it doesn't work, your phone's not powerful enough, it'll just shut off and reboot. So it is safe to play. You can just try it. Nothing will happen. You can just, that's what he told me. You can just give it a try, and if it works, you have your game to run. Now, he had also explained to me, and I still didn't even understand. He was just kind of explaining to me, telling me it's safe. But from the other video that I can also leave the link to that video in the description of this video, where I learned this from. So the default on this one, so let me show you now how to overclock. I'm going to show you right now. So you're going to have to go to the Play Store and download an app, which looks like this, called Turbo Editor. And you got to go, and so after you download it, this is what you're going to see. You go in there, open it up, go into here, and then you're going to go down to where you see Dolphin EMU. MMJ is that other one, which I'm probably going to delete. So you want to go to Dolphin EMU for this version specifically of Dolphin that I just showed you. And then you're going to go to Config, and then you're going to go to Dolphin INI. And then you're going to go down, and I already changed it, I'll just tell you. So overclocking, see where my cursor is? That is where you need to overclock. And then you also need to enable overclocking because it's going to be false. You got to enable it to true, which is right here where my cursor is. It originally is going to be, I think it's like, if I remember correctly, it's like 36.00000. Change it to 0.5. And then it'll automatically add the zeros. So you want to change it to 0.5. Don't do it any higher than that, because he was telling me that's like the limit. So it's still safe. If you do it any higher, then it could overheat the phone more, and then it'll shut off. But 0.5 is the exact number you want to overclock it to, from whatever number is set on there. Then you'll be fine. Now, if you have a more powerful phone like Galaxy S10, then those should probably run well because those have a faster processor. My phone, the Galaxy S8, is pretty powerful, but not to all games. So that's why overclocking is. But it's only specifically, I do not know how to overclock other games. It's just Dolphin. This is specifically targeted for Dolphin only right now. This is what this video is focusing on. But I hope that helped you. But yeah, change it to 0.5. One other thing I forgot to explain, to ask you to how to get, and I actually can go to get this version 7530. Just go to the website, which I'll show you right now. Dolphin EMU, the regular Dolphin website. You can also search Dolphin Emulator. Click on here, and then go all the way down, and you go to View Older Versions, and then you just keep going down. So what you have to do is don't do 440 because that goes to the really oldest one, and if you go really, really far back, which I already tried, the versions are so old that it doesn't even work anymore. So, and I hope that's not going to be the case with this one. I really hope, because they're constantly updating it. I hope this version of Dolphin doesn't later on become outdated. But right now, at least, this version, this is what we're targeting. It should work pretty well. But again, worst case scenario, any other Dolphin emulator that's still in there, I can overclock that one too. But anyways, so to get this version specifically, you got to keep going back, and you just keep hitting, as you see, as I keep tapping the last number right before 443, just keep tapping that number, and then you keep looking at the number right there. So right now we're looking at 8685. Just keep pressing it until it gets to the over, and you just got to keep pressing it. Eventually it'll keep going down. You can press it kind of faster, and you can keep going down, and eventually after multiple taps you'll get there. I think actually I already passed it. I think I passed it. But you get the idea. Once you find it, you go down, and then just hit download, and then you just keep doing that until you find the one that I'd recommend. Like I said, this version of Dolphin runs the fastest. This is the best version so far. I even tried downloading the most latest one, and this one's still better. Because again, this one also allows you to rearrange your icons. Like I said, when you download it, they're going to be in one corner. Just take them and drag them and rearrange them to how you want. I'll show you again one more time just to make sure you guys understood. Hope I'm explaining everything well to you guys. If you guys are not sure about something, just ask me in the comments, and I'll try my best to reply. So you just go over here, configure controls, go to, as you see, it should be fine. But anyways, guys, I hope this helped. Not only did I show you how to overclock, but I'm also hopefully reassuring you guys that this is safe. It does work. I've tested it, and now my phone should be able to run almost any game. So for those who have been wanting to play their favorite game and it isn't that powerful, hopefully I've explained it to you guys and reassured you, because there's not a lot of videos out there because I've been trying to do my research, and I finally got a confirmation and reassurance when I went to my local Best Buy for the Samsung employees to explain it to me. There's not a lot of videos out there, so for those who are not sure, I've been searching, here's your answer. It is safe. Your phone will just reboot. Anyways, guys, let me know if you have any questions. This is Overclocking, and I will also kind of put some of this information in the description of this video if you want to kind of reread some of this stuff that I have stated in the video. Thank you, guys. And as always, peace out, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.